Hey everyone, and welcome to Murder by Numbers. In the last episode, we learned that our theories about Ryan being absolutely freaking toxic were spot on. But honestly, who's surprised at this point? Not me. And Honor seems to have figured out a little plan to lure Ryan into a trap of sorts. Don't know what that's about. I hope it won't go wrong. And we ended the episode by meeting a particular man that we don't know anything about. So we're going to talk to him now if we can and figure out who he is. Let's go. Yes, this man right here. He looks like he hasn't slept much. Sorry, mister. I didn't give you my name. You're right, you didn't. Who are you? What should I call you then? KG? Is that how you start all conversations? With an insult? You haven't even told me your name. You're right. My apologies. I'm Honor Mizrahi. I'm kind of a... Well, I guess I'm a private detective-ish? It's not official, but... And I am Scout! Well, Honor Mizrahi, my name is Crispin Hickwell. Thank you. And what do you do, Mr. Hickwell? I'm in finance. Seems accurate, looking at his clothing. Right. What brings you to the area today? I was in the neighborhood seeing a client. Not a regular here, then. No offense to the clientele, but this isn't exactly my sort of place. I don't know why, but it's giving me vibes like he's in the closet. He doesn't want to admit that this is his sort of place, or he's just figuring it out and a little shy about it. But you figured you'd just stop here anyway. I'm just taking in the scene. It's not every day you see a shop front destroyed by a giant shoe, is it? Fair point. Fair point, Crispin. You know this is a murder scene, right? This is a murder scene, Mr. Higwell. Really? What a surprise. The body over there definitely didn't give it away. Dread to think what it'll do to business. It'll certainly cause a dent. Oh my gosh. Are you real? Why are you waiting here? Is there a reason you're waiting outside here? I was hoping I might bump into Fran, but I guess she's not around. At least he's calling her she. Thank God. Probably hiding in her office, drowning her sorrows. So you know Fran, then? I thought you weren't a regular. Right. That's very clever, Honor. I don't know what you're talking about. Especially because he called her a she, so... And he called her by the drag name. So... He is somewhat of... Maybe not a regular, but he's been there. Okay, Miss Mizrahi, I've entertained a little charade this far, but the novelty is wearing off. Go bother someone else. Why don't you leave? Dressing room office, okay. Wow. It's way bigger than I thought it would be. Fascinating. So it is like a dressing room and an office, that's as the name suggests. Oh, wow, there's wigs. Wow. I don't know why I expected it, but I didn't expect it to be this big or luxurious at all. Hello, Fran? Doesn't seem like she's about. So, shall we scan for clues then? With the opportunity right there in front of us, it'd be foolish not to, right? Yes. There's a lot to scan here, I think. It's quite a big area. I'm betting that the computer will light up. Yep, I knew it. Let's find stuff out on this computer, shall we? I'm just going to say one thing. Please let Fran be innocent. I don't think I can take it if someone as fabulous as Fran is a killer or an accomplice or anything, because I already had trouble with Kathleen. I don't want that to happen again. There we go. That, and there we go. Wait, what? Please let this go. I was scared for a second. Oh my gosh. Well, duh, we found a PC. We could already see that before we did the puzzle, so... I feel kind of betrayed right now. Honor, there's there's a computer here! Wow! A computer, huh? Wait. Okay, I was like, is that it? Literally? Okay, but we're continuing. I don't know why it faded out, but okay. Should I try to hack into the computer? Well, it doesn't look like friends around, so why not? Really? Oh, no, not the stress stuff. Not the stress stuff. Anyway, why didn't this unlock when we did the puzzle for the computer? That is really annoying. Why did I even do that puzzle then? If I had to do this anyway. It's weird. That feels so shoehorned in. I don't like it. Anyway. Having no trouble. Oh, and there we go. Hacking complete. There better be something juicy on here to warrant a full puzzle and a speed puzzle. It appears that this computer is mostly used for bookkeeping. Could have deduced that myself. Anything interesting? It's safe to assume that negative numbers are bad, yes? I don't know much about accounting either, but yeah, that seems like a good general rule. In which case, it appears that the club is not doing well financially. For 4 out of the past 5 months, the club has made a loss. I'm not really surprised. Because when I came in here, I was like, this is big. I did not expect this area to be this big. Maybe Fran got, like, a building for her club that's way too big for what it is, for what it will earn. I don't know if that's really suspicious, but alright. So Fran's in financial trouble. I'm not really surprised about that, so I don't know what that is going to... how that's going to factor in. Oh. Wait, what? Floor? What's beeping? The papers on the floor? That seems like a better hint than the PC, but we'll see. I am cutting out all of my singing, but dang, this is probably my favorite song of this game. It's so groovy and so good. I love it. Okay. Is that it? Oh wait, one more. There we go. If it's going to say papers, letters, oh my gosh. Why is it pointing out the obvious constantly? I want to know what's on the computer. I want to know what's on the letters. I get the feeling that Fran doesn't have much of a filing system. That would explain the negative numbers on her computer. It reminds me of your handbag, Honor. Since when did you get so sassy? Maybe you've been hanging around KC too much. There are many utility bills. Water, electricity, all seem to be settled up to date. Does he mean that the letters are ordered on date? Or does he mean that they're all paid up until today? I don't know. Really? Oh, okay. So he means that they were paid. But she's in the red. Okay, so these two hints together are very interesting. On their own, they're not interesting. But together, they contradict each other. I wonder how she paid them when the takings are so bad. Oh, look. Oh, look at these. It's a bunch of rejections from loan companies. Okay, so she's not doing well, so she's trying to loan money, but the companies refuse her. They reject her. So, how is she able to pay those bills? Fran was trying to get a loan? There must be something shady to get a... Oh, hi! I am going to shut up. Find anything interesting? Fran, we were just looking for a wall outlet. I need to recharge. You know, I would have thought that private investigators would be better liars. I am so sorry, Fran. Wanna explain these papers on the floor? Nah, let's not talk about that. You're great. Let me explain. You aren't feeling very well. JC told us you weren't feeling very well, so we came to see how you are. Did I forget that, or is it a lie? How sweet of you. I'm fine. I was just feeling a little overwhelmed by everything. Then I went to the bathroom and, well, I guess it's when you took your chance to have a little snoop around, huh? Your office is unique. Well, it has to double as a dressing room, too. Still, guess that's no excuse for the desk being so messy, is it? If you'd like, I could show you some great sorting algorithms. I think it might be fighting a losing battle. Even if I tidied it, it'd be like this again in a few days. Yep. I'm just not that good at all this admin stuff. I guess that's the side effect of not going to business school. Okay, what made you buy Magellan's? If you don't mind me asking, why did you buy the club? I've been a regular performer here for years. The old owner, Daphne, wanted to sell it so she could retire to Palm Springs. Or Palm Springs adjacent, anyway. I never really imagined myself running my own business, but some of the other girls encouraged me to go for it. Which explains her being in the red and getting a room that, like a building that's way too big for what it is supposed to be. But the previous owner, Daphne, was it also a drag place at that point? I don't know if she said that or not. Anyway, yeah, I think it was. I got the feeling that it already was, which is kind of impressive. I thought, well, how hard can it be? Cleared out my savings account, and here we are. Guess I was quite naive, huh? Wow, wish I had that much in savings. You didn't need a loan or anything? Ooh, what? I don't see what that has to do with... No, I didn't. Where did she get the money? I get the feeling, but maybe that's also a little bit of wishful thinking, that this is going to be a red herring. That she definitely has some money problems and probably acquiring money in illegal ways. But at least she's not a murderer, I hope. Okay, so we are going to try to present her PC. I wonder if she's going to react to that. Yeah, we couldn't help but notice that you might be having some money issues. Yes, things haven't exactly been easy, but we're getting by. Just means I've had to be careful with money. Tighten my belt a little, you know? Well, of course I do. But you've been losing money each month, and you said that you had no float money. I don't have to explain my finances to you. You aren't my accountant. Ooh, she suddenly got not nice. But I do agree with her that it's none of our business. And letters, let's see. We found these letters on the desk. There's a bunch of rejections from loan companies. And? Well, you said you didn't get a loan. Exactly, that's why they're rejection letters. But then how are you paying your bills? You said you didn't have any savings. I've just been extremely careful with money, okay? I watch every cent, no frivolous purchase or anything. Is that why she looks simple, like a basic getup? I don't think she looks simple at all. But she said that this was her... she said that this was her basic getup. Maybe she doesn't have money for more extravagant outfits. Even though I think this is extremely extravagant and I love it. Let's see. Something doesn't add up here. And we're not talking about your accounts. Well, we kind of are, but I admire the commitment to the joke. Fran, I don't think you're telling us the truth. That much has been clear for a while. Please, go ahead. You must have some other source of money. We know you've kept up to date with your bills, but the club's lost money every month. Wait, I just made a connection. The guy outside said he was from finances. And he knows Fran. Would he be like a sugar daddy? Or is there like an actually nefarious deal between those two? And by your own testimony, you have no savings left after purchasing the club. Yet again, I said that I've just been careful with money since taking over. No, that's not it. You did get a loan, you're running a second business, or you're performing at a rival club. Let's think about this. I feel like all three could be true. You're performing at a rival club. I think that's not it because, well, when we came here, she wasn't here, which could imply that she was, you know, at another club. But that would not go unnoticed, I think, by the other drag queens. You're running a second business. I feel like for the last two options, she does not have the time at all. So it must be that you did get a loan. Was it? There was something that she said in the very beginning that she always gets here afternoon or something. So maybe she works in the morning. I'm just going to try you did get a loan. Was that the correct sound? I think it was. You did get a loan. Maybe like an under the table loan. I know you can't believe that. You saw the rejection letters while you were snooping around my desk. We did. And what bank would want to give a loan to a failing business? So the question remains, who did give you a loan? And on what terms? You know what? I've had enough of this. I'm sorry, but it's been a very long day and I'm still processing everything. Then to have you two looking in every corner of my business, finding my failings, and then bringing me up on them, it's too much. Please, I'd like to ask you to leave. Both of you. Sure, I'm sorry we've upset you. By shoving the truth under her nose. Right. Did you find Fran? We did, but I think we upset her. Oh? What have you done now? We just had some questions about her finances. I think we should probably give her a bit of space. Ooh, I'm getting a nasty feeling all of a sudden that maybe we should not leave her alone. I've pissed her off a few times over the years. Don't worry, she'll come around in time. Ah, you. And Ross. No, I meant... You know what I mean. Detective Cross, you're back! Yeah, figured I should give Roz a lift back, seeing as she so kindly helped with the investigation. This is great, but Ryan's going to be here any minute. What does that have to do with him? Ryan, what are you planning? Stay here, but listen in. I think you're about to hear something interesting. Oh, she called Detective Cross here. So he could hear Ryan's confession. Ooh, I am so ready. Any minute now. Honor, I'm confused. I don't understand what's happening. Maybe he's having an inkling that Honor turned around quite suddenly, and he's like, suspicious. Get ready to record the Scout. You're about to see the greatest performance of your life. He's not coming. How do I look? You look 84.2% of your best. If there's one thing I can rely on you for, it's painful accuracy. He is coming, yes. Oh, this is gonna be juicy. Honor. Showtime. Ryan, you came. Oh, whoa. I'm so excited. What did you want to talk about? Thanks for coming. Ryan, there's just something I wanted to ask before I accept your offer. I've gotta admit, I was surprised to hear from you so soon. You weren't exactly receptive earlier. I know. I'm sorry. I reacted badly, and I've been thinking about the job offer all along. Scout, shut up. Stop. no! Honor? You didn't tell me you were going to accept the job! He's kidding. I love how she backed in front of him. Just play along, scout. So, what did you want to ask me? Where did we go wrong? Oh god, we're going to bait him into... Oh no! Oh, this is so hardcore, I love it! Ever since seeing you at the Starshine Awards, I've not been able to stop going over everything that happened between us. Oh no. I think that's why I acted out earlier. I don't know what to think. I was angry at you for so long. Where do you think we went wrong? Wow, that's quite a complicated question. We had a good few years, but to be honest, I just couldn't compete with your paranoia. Wait, he's shoving it onto us? Wow. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh my god, no. I can't take this seriously, oh my god. I mean, you questioned everything. You came up with all these conspiracy theories about how I was trying to control you. Oh, I'm gonna barf. Oh no. Oh my god. Trying to keep you away from your friends and family. You were going to quit the show for us so that we could spend more time together. And then suddenly one day you said I made you do it. Oh my god. He is so toxic. I can't believe this is really happening. He knows how to turn the blame on him. Huh. All I was trying to do was to be a good husband, keep you safe, stop you from making mistakes you'd come to regret. You're right. For some reason, I just couldn't accept that you were looking out for me. I thought you were selfish and controlling and arrogant. But I was wrong. I'm happy you can admit that. Did you have anything to do with my firing? I know I can have problems with believing you, which is why if this has any future, I need to know that we're getting everything out, that we're starting from zero. Okay, that seems reasonable. He's never going to admit what he did. To honor, at least. He's never going to do that, because that would ruin everything. So, I want to ask you something, and please, if you can just be honest with me, I can move on. We can build on this. Did you have anything to do with me getting fired from the show? What? I know, but this is the last thing standing in the way of us. Why on earth would I want to get you fired? He's never going to say that. Well, for the same reasons you wanted Murder Miss Terry to be wiped from Starshine Awards this year. To get back at me. That was one mistake, Honor, and I've told you how sorry I am for doing that. So no, I didn't have anything to do with your fire. Why would you think I did? Now the evidence for the big reveal. Pride flag. I have it. Okay, it's gotta be the awards photo. Recognize this? Huh? Oh, isn't this the photo you gave to your mom? Yeah, they found it in the apartment of the guy that killed Blake. That's weird. Also, when we searched Blake's office, we saw that he'd been blackmailed to fire me. The working hypothesis is that Frank went to do it, but something went wrong and he ended up accidentally killing Blake. There's that imagination playing its tricks on you again. I didn't come up with that theory, Detective Cross did. He did? I see. Yeah, he can't really say like, oh, it's the imagination of the detective. But the thing is, this is the only copy of this photo. And Mom said she gave it to you. Here we go again. Okay, Honor, this is it. The performance of your career. Your star-shining moments. I know, and trust me, I'm working on it. I've even been having therapy. All I want is for you to tell me the truth. Then I can forgive you, and we can start again. Okay, fine, I wanted to get you fired, but I had no idea it would end up in Blake getting killed. I think that is the truth. I think he hired Frank, I guess, to blackmail Blake. And then Frank ended up killing Blake, and he was like, that's not what I hired you for. And he may have killed Frank still. He may have done that as retaliation for not holding his end of the deal. But it could also be that's my working theory, that he hired some kind of company and Frank worked for that company, and then Frank didn't hold up his end of the deal and the company got rid of him, and that it was all outside of Ryan's jurisdiction. Still, this is great because Detective Cross is listening in. All I said was to scare him a little, and that's it. You think I wanted to be involved in all this? You said this to Tully, Frank himself? No, I used to... Yes, there we go. No, I used to contact at a firm. Lease or something. Honestly, Honor, you've got to believe me. I had no idea it would end up like this. Okay, I believe you. Please don't kiss. I'm going to die if you do. You know, you're right. We have to start fresh. And in a weird way, I'm glad I've finally been able to say it out loud. I feel kinda cleansed. Honor does too. Oh, I'm very glad you said it out loud. What do you... You didn't record me, did you? With that robot of yours? Even if you did, you know that's not admissible in court. California law requires both parties to consent. Oh? Now I was paranoid. Don't worry, Ryan, I didn't record you. Mostly because I have something far more reliable. Very interesting, Mr. Blackstock. Very interesting indeed. You? But I... Ryan Blackstock, I'm arresting you for the murder of Frank Pritchell. Ooh, spicy. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you. But I'm guessing that won't be a problem for a Blackstock. This is ridiculous. I didn't kill him. Maybe not, but a conspiracy charge is a given. Maybe even withholding information. You're going away for a long time. I hope you're happy, Honor. Enjoy being alone. Happy as I've been since the day we divorced. Bye, Ryan. Enjoy all your new company. Bye, Ryan. Enjoy all your new company. Don't worry about me. With my lawyers, this'll never stick. Even so, at least now I know the depths to which you sink. I never want to see you again. Exactly. Like, even if Frank didn't die and Blake didn't die, he still did that though, and that's not good. Good work, Mizrahi. I'll get him down to the station right away. But what about this case? That can wait. This'll get me back in the good books with the chief. I knew there was something fishy going on here, and this is proof. You stay here. Keep looking for leads. Are you sure? Are you turning down the opportunity to be in charge? I don't know if that's a good idea, Detective Cross. But I appreciate it. No, I just didn't think you would. Just come find me down at the station once you've got something. We have literally zero jurisdiction here. This is not good. And the starshine for Best Actress goes to... Honor, that was amazing! Pretending to want Brian back might have been my most difficult role to date, but it was worth it. I finally understand why humans sometimes say things that aren't true. This is a big discovery for me. wonder if Scout has learned from this and he's going to use that against us, maybe, at some point. That's a scary thought. I just can't believe he really did it. I guess a part of me still wanted to trust him. Even if he didn't mean to get Blake killed, all this happened because of him. My life got turned upside down. All because he wanted to punish me for escaping his control. I understand, but perhaps it might be helpful to think that some good came from it too. If you hadn't needed my help, then maybe we wouldn't be together now. True. You're right, Scout. You know, you're getting pretty good at this emotional support thing. Being around you and KC, oh, I love how he included KC into that, has taught me more than just the alternative meaning of shade. Who'd have thought it? Me, a positive influence on someone. Not me, that's for sure. Anyway, Detective Cross put us in charge. We need to prove we can do this without him. Right. We should talk to Ross. Find out what happened at the station. Ooh, this is a brilliant ending to this episode. Maybe I'm a little bit over time with this episode, but I really wanted to see that scene with Ryan. I was waiting for it. Except for that brilliant scene just now, we didn't really learn much other than the fact that Fran is she's not in debt because she's paying her bills, but she is in the negative numbers on her computer. And I'm pretty sure Crispin is going to have something to do with it. I wonder if Crispin is, I don't know. I wonder if Crispin is like a member of Lee's. That would be very interesting because it would connect Ryan and stuff. Anyway, my brain is reeling from that amazingness. And I can't wait to start on the next episode in which there will be less Ryan, I guess, which is kind of sad. But also, we are going to learn more about the case and we're going to talk with Ross. And I still feel like this case isn't progressing for some reason. Like, there's a lot of stuff around Honor and Ryan and Scout and KC, and that's all great, of course, but I want to know what's up with this case. It's so confusing, and we're getting evidence, but it's not saying anything to me. So I have no theories either, so that kind of frustrates me. So I really hope that in the next episode we are done with all the back lore and we're going to focus on this case. And I can't wait to do that with you together in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Doei doei.